Welcome to another episode of The Jury. My name is Kaya and I'll be your host for this week. As we know, it's the international break, which you all hate because it means no club soccer, but it doesn't mean we don't have exciting things in store for you in this week's episode. So please stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, and please interact with us, comment, hit us up on our social media platforms because we really appreciate your input. Stay tuned, guys. Welcome to this week's review section. And due to the international break, it's going to be a little different than normal. Also, due to the international break, our boy Fizz not with us because he's also taking part. So we have a very special guest. We have Fred Katari on my right, Liverpool fan. We decided to, add a bit of non-Arsenal and United flavor to the show.
Diversity.
Swag. So for this week's review section, what we're going to do is we're just going to pretty much review the last week of the transfer window and basically summarize all the talking points. I'm going to take it over to Cape Town and I'm going to ask the oh so delicious Dave. Dave, please tell me any transfers that really stood out to you pretty much in the last week. We'll call it the post-Neymar transfers in the transfer window.
Firstly, welcome Fred. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Dude, obviously after Neymar's transfer, the bar was set quite high in terms of prices, eh? I thought naturally the prices would be raised now, and they were. Ousmane Dembele going for over 100 million to Barca. Kylian Mbappe going for 160 plus to PSG. So yeah, those are the ones that stood out for me. I think you've also got to take notice of the bargains in the window. Juventus signing whoever it is in Matuidi for really good prices. So yeah, I think those were my best transfers.
All right. Now, I want to stay on the Mbappe transfer, and I'm going to go to Shot Zungs over there. Zungs, tell me, how do you think that transfer is going to affect PSG? Do you think that, it's going to pretty much change? Do you think he's walking into that starting lineup, essentially?
Well, I mean, from the sounds of it, it sounds like, he's coming in. But me personally, I don't think he starts. He's not benching Di Maria, he's not benching Cavani. Like not right now at least. Not right now at least. I don't know. We can't really, guys. Like this guy, he's 26. He scored 26 goals last season away and Dwana Sharp. But like Cavani's numbers don't lie. Cavani beat netting in the same league. So I just don't see. I don't think they've upgraded. But what they've done is that long term, I know it's lit. Maybe next season, he's there now walking it. But nah, he's not walking it. I'm sorry. Like we gotta respect Di Maria. We gotta respect Cavani. They're ballers.
So then these Oaks paid in excess of 160.
I mean,
for someone that's on the bench.
But I get to this season he's there on loan. It's not loan. They're paying next season. So it's fine. They're just gonna try him out.
It's an investment.
Let us see what it is, mate. That's what it's. Thank you, Dave.
Give them 10 plus years of football at the top level, dude.
Vela, I can see you holding back a bit. Chance, I know you have something to say.
I don't know. For me, I almost go with Jeezy because of like how much they've paid for him, and I know it's an investment and everything, but I mean the boy's proven himself that he's a killer. He bangs. He's already banged in UEFA Champions League semi-finals. He's like the ideal second striker for Cavani. It almost like him playing off Cavani, and then you can still have Neymar doing something left-sided here, in a 10/11 position here on the left. I feel like they want to get those. I feel like those three are more important than, especially. I still think Di Maria can probably even still fit in that, But I think they try to figure out a way for Mbappe to play because the kid is. The kid is a baller.
Is it their strongest front three? And I don't think so. I think no, he's not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So your front three, you'd have Di Maria, Cavani, and Neymar.
Yeah, straight up. That's how it's. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
No, but for me, you see that for me, I'd take Di Maria and move him back to a left central midfield position, especially because now Matuidi is left. Now, but who do they have in the kitchen?
They've got Rabiot, they've got Verratti, there's Thiago Motta.
Okay, you see Rabiot's position. as that free midfielder, the one who doesn't have like the defensive responsibility as everybody else. I think Di Maria can play that position.
It's not this strong. We're not here to accommodate
You're doing him a
Mbappe. No,
disservice.
man.
You're doing him
We're
a
not
disservice.
here to
guys,
accommodate
the winger.
Mbappe.
But
Mbappe's not good enough to start it.
Okay, lads. Well, we'll end it there. Clearly, this is a debate for another day. I'm going to bring it over to Joburg and I'm going to ask him some many the doggy. What do you think about the Ousmane Dembele transfer from Barca's perspective?
The Dembele one. I think it was just desperation. But it's a good signing. Dembele is also a killer. He can assist. He can score goals. He can use both his feet. He's skillful. So I think it's a good investment because he's also very young. But yeah, I don't necessarily think it will replace Neymar. Neymar is just on another level. But there's much hope. I still think that Barcelona just missed one signing. I think that Coutinho signing was quite key if they could get him. They just started fumbling. They started getting Paulinho and things like that. So I don't know. I think it takes time. I just think Dembele might need some time, but it's a good signing. But I'm not too chuffed about it.
Vela, I saw you had your hand up.
Yeah, Sansa saying that it sniffed of desperation. I'm not too sure that it was a desperate signing. I mean, they were in a desperate situation because Neymar left a big gaping hole in that position. And signing, I mean, I don't know who else you can pick outside of Dembele to replace in that position. And if you actually look at the price, I mean, okay, with the add-ons, it's going to grow, but I mean, it's not the worst thing you've ever seen, and I mean that's what the market values. So now we can't say people are spending big money, they're desperate. Now they're spending big money because that's what it has to take for you to get somebody who's going to play in that position. So I'm just saying you must easy on the word desperate because it's what they needed, and they put somebody in that position who's going to play there for who knows how long. Same with Kylian Mbappe. It's the same kind of investment. So I'm not sure desperation is the right word there, Sansa. Let's use our vocabulary a bit better.
You must be sure.
Yeah, I must be sure. Hey, vocabulary almost got me.
And you're going so well, bro.
Hey, last hurdle, mate.
I hate that I fucked up.
All right, lads.
But then I was like,
Okay. I'm going to take it over to our special guest, the Liverpool fan. Can you touch on just two things for me quickly? Can you tell me, I'm sure you must be chuffed that Coutinho didn't bounce.
Yo.
But do you think, first of all, I'll ask you one at a time, do you think it might affect his play? Because I think it was very clear that he wanted to bounce.
Yeah. No, it was obvious he wanted to bounce. But I think, for one, there's the World Cup coming up. So my man needs to play. And two, it's just one of those things. These things happen because that happened with Suarez early, like 4 seasons ago, I think now.
Yeah.
He also wanted to bounce a lot. He put in the transfer request, had the best season of his life. And I'm sure, they'll chat, they'll have some sort of an agreement, say maybe you can bounce like at a later point. But yeah, I think my man's going to come back, he's going to bang.
I have no doubt.
Yeah,
Secondly, I'm gonna ask Fred this question, but I'd also like to hear from Zungs and Jeezy that side. But how do you also feel about the Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain transfer?
The Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain transfer was a little bit interesting for me because that he doesn't get in our starting 11, obviously. But it's one of those things about depth, and I think the transfer is actually best for Chamberlain because at Arsenal I think he could cruise a little bit. There wasn't as much pressure on him to improve. Because I don't know if you look at that midfield. Because for one, he wants to play in the midfield. He wants to play in the midfield, and the club now, Liverpool's ambitious, so, and he's going to be playing in the Champions League, which he wasn't going to be before. So if he wants to get into the starting line at Liverpool, he's going to have to step his game up. If someone can tell me where he's going to start for Liverpool or where, that'd be fantastic to know. But yeah. So I think it's going to be great for Chamberlain. It's going to be great for the club. Klopp's man management is on point. All his transfers have been fires. So yeah, I'm actually excited to see how good he comes as a solid squad player.
Okay, Sham, Yeah, there was a lot of shots fired there, but I can't
I mean, I'm not
personally.
even.
From my standpoint,
Even
I
the
don't know if
shots.
you're lying. GZF
Yeah.
baby, please do not forget to say the baby. Please tell us what you think about that transfer.
Well, from my perspective, I think Ox was becoming quite an integral part of our squad in the new formation that we're playing, but I don't think he was adding what he should have been adding. But it's a big loss. I think it's a loss, nonetheless. Especially the time and the way that it happened. Like, it was so, a little bit sudden, you know? It came out of nowhere. Like, kind of felt a little bit betrayer-ish, like, but not really, because, I mean, my man can go, but I don't know, I didn't like the style of it. I didn't like how it happened. Well, not too happy about it, not too sad.
Thoughts, Dooms?
Yeah. From my side, well, I mean, the circumstances it's a bit cock because we weren't able to, you know, get a replacement. So in terms of our squad, you know, we're a bit more thin. But I think we won in the end. I mean, 40 million for a guy who scored like 5 goals in 7 seasons. Like, that's pathetic. So like, I know I might sound bitter, but like, I wish him the best. I wear a shot. But hey, that 40 million is grand. Hopefully we will get someone in Jan. But yeah, hey, I'm not too sad.
All right, lads. So I just want to end off this section by quickly asking everybody to just quickly say which team they think won this window. And I'm going to start with the dog on my left. Who do you think won the window?
AC Milan.
AC Milan for you. Delicious Dave, who do you think won this window? Monaco. Interesting. Vela?
I mean, but Dave, like, that's very interesting. Surely he must just say.
It is very interesting.
That's
You know
a
what?
madness.
I can agree with that, Dave. Just give us a quick sentence or two on why you think Monaco. Just a quick sentence or two.
All right. Well, they've brought in a lot of money and they've replaced people, I think, well enough. That's it.
Okay.
They've got a guy like Tielemans.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Vela.
They didn't buy nobodies.
For me, Man United, Manchester United.
Okay. Fred?
Actually, as weird as it sounds, I'll go with Madrid. Real Madrid.
Okay, that's also very interesting. Short Zooms?
Hey, this one's you guys did a chuckle, but I think West Brom actually did quite well. Man. West Brom, definitely.
Not lying. You're not lying. And Cheesy?
I happen to agree with Snoop, AC.
Wow. So nobody else said PSG. That's also very interesting.
Fuck PSG.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
They paid
So-
for everything
Bruh,
they got.
they're gonna
It
get
wasn't a
bad
win,
even,
dude. They
bruh.
paid for what they got.
All right, lads. That ends off this review section. Please don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe either. Let us know what you think.